Runs the corner shop. Usually sends around donuts about now, but you don't have any donuts, so you'll be another candidate. Me? No. The last one's just gone in, but from the looks of her, she won't be too long.
Okay. Take a look at this. Tell me what you think.
Oh my God! Get that away from me!
See? Told you so. Okie dokie. If you'd like to follow me. You win. There was one more. And who's this?
You've heard of us? Would you like some tea? George already offered.
I thought I'd wait until after the first test, see if she's still here. We've wasted enough tea bags already today.
Pop the kettle on.
All right, but I reckon she's a bolter.
Should we get on with the test, or by references or referrals? I prefer to see talent with my own eyes.
Right to it. Couldn't tell you what sort.
Well done.
She was shaken. You could see it. Sounds nasty.
No. I don't know what this is or where. Agents before their parents get home.
Maybe I will. This is a deep armchair. Takes a while to get out. You'd better tell her about the biscuit rule.
Each member of the agency can only take one biscuit at a time in strict rotation, assuming you are still interested in the position.
We're exchanging insults too,
Oh, how often does that happen?
but it's forbidden.
Oh, the door?
Yeah, the door.
I was just gonna get a glass of water.
Then you'll have more luck in the kitchen.
Dear.
About a year.
Oh, so you know him pretty well.
Well enough. Why don't you ask him yourself? He's usually in the library at this time of night, and I'm pretty sure he'll be less desperate for the lavatory than I am right now. Maybe if you'd waited for me, none of this would have happened.
We were late.
I was doing my job so we'd know what we were walking into, which I'm assuming...
She.
You're not even listening. She was a rising star in the 80s, all set for Hollywood, until she went missing. Maybe if you'd been more interested before you went... You're meant to say no, Lucy. You have to. Or you'll make him worse. Where the hell have you been?
Haven't you heard?
Why didn't you wait for me?
You know, Josh knows who that goes to us. He said that she's
Can we
like...
please do this breakfast, yeah? If you can make your goal.
There is a lock, you know, and other people who need to... Got the whole story now. Blamed for Blaze kind of takes the shine off it.
Oh, great.
I hardly think that's our biggest problem. We've had a bunch of cancers. I think something's wrong with Lucy. She had a bath with her clothes on.
Leave them to it.
It's not funny, Lockwood. What if she's unhinged?
She's not...
You need normal people around you.
You really think you're normal, George? The world's mad, and you get way too lost in the research, but you find the gold that everyone else misses. And
She burned down a house. She's going mad. You need to find...
let me...
Oh, that's impossible.
Why would I be lying?
Okay. 20 seconds. Non-metaphorical.
All that...
Trousers are for wimps. I don't feel anything. How did she even get in here? It's not as if her source is inside the house.
She's playing with us. George?
Please tell me it's a wasp.
On second thought, move! Where is it, Lucy?
Oh, I had her ring in my hand and then I fell asleep with it.
Now we're gonna die.
So it's in the bed?
Yeah. Oh, maybe, but I don't know. It could be.
Well, we need to contain it.
Oh, it was the sauce. I just took it because it's like I can feel.
Stole a source from a crime scene. Deep-track will bury
You're always experimenting on. Annabelle was stuck behind a wall for
you to do exactly after all this time.
You love a new experiment. Why throw away the chance to investigate a new phenomenon?
Nice try, but psychic connections are weak science. You felt sorry for her, you heard her death loop, end of story.
Too dangerous.
Well, it is almost dawn. Her ghost will be much weaker.
Only just escaped with our lives. Twice.
Well, because you were unprepared. Twice. This time we'll do it properly.
I need to do this.
Annabelle, let's see what happens.
Look. Let go of me!
The ring stays in the basement until we can take it to the furnaces.
What? Why would we stop when we're just getting somewhere?
No more pet projects. There's bills to pay.
What bills? Engineer, weirdo. Yeah, the problem's all I've ever known. Everything. That's why I got fired from Fit. For asking too many questions, visiting floors above my pay grade. Don't worry, I took the skull as compensation. Of course we're being lied to, but by who and why and what can we...
Started, how it spread, how it only seems to get worse, not better, no matter what we do.
Is he who you dreamed about coming to London with?
No. That was someone else. Everyone did, even my mum. So I had to get away.
And just because it happened decades ago doesn't mean it doesn't matter now. Than the police or...
You think that you do things so...
Big move, Lockwood.
How? Flattered her on national television.
After she specifically asked you to leave her out.
Barnes knows she's illegal. I had to do...
She's got nowhere else to go. I don't think you should fire her. We should have people around more often.
Who was it? Did he say anything? Give anything away?
No, but I know what he wanted. Hugo Bank must have found out we had the ring. Sent that bastard to get it back in case it linked. Evidence we don't have anymore. That's not your normal face. That's your I know something you don't face. You lunatic!
It's daylight.
Yes, well, to state the obvious, I'm a bit more risk-averse than you, aren't I? Now, the intruder was after the ring, but why? But who was the other big H in Annabelle's life?
Doubt that the sun doth move.
The hallmark's a love letter.
No. Amen. And if we don't get a...
Indefinite oversight.
What does that mean?
No. It's a chokehold.
And it's a...
When we get up, totally professional.
He donated my school's iron defences and gave a speech in assembly and everything. Special.
Yes, George. That is just the floor.
You don't think...
Sir John Fairfax's office.
This doesn't make sense. John Fairfax doesn't need us. He's famous, he's rich, he built Fairfax Iron.
He built this whole building.
Don't you think it's a bit grim someone's made this much money off the problem?
I deserve something for keeping the country...
Sorry.
No, you're right. It is grim.
A pleasure to meet you, sir. George Kareem and Lucy Carlyle. Lockwood and Co. I have to say, we didn't expect to be dealing with you.
I've decided to let go of a few properties, including Coombe Carey Hall in Berkshire.
So you need it made safe before the...
It's a dangerous job to be done quickly and under the radar. The only way an agency of your stature could get it is by...
Do you think you'll get discretion from Fitz or Rotwell?
We are the only agency who can do this job the way you need it doing. Sir John, fancy another beer?
No, actually, we have no idea. Monks? No, they were blamed on a screaming staircase or a...
Look, not the first ones to try either.
At the start, there was only one survivor. And one, Samaran Pan...
And so did we. It's a job that's finally big enough for our talents. Vote, then I'm all ears. Right. That's decided then. Is Sir John...
He's waiting at the hall. Man to know when your talents fade. Won't say he's kind. And he pays well.
What are you doing? Never hesitate on the threshold of a haunted house. That's rule number 1.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought I could hear something.
Now drop your bags and hurry up, please.
I can't figure this place out. Nothing's where it should be.
This is the gallery, the original mass suicide. Yes.
You did what?
As far as I recall.
Apart from anything else, we've got way better flares.
We'll leave you to work, find the screaming staircase. which is the most likely site of the primary source. I trust you have everything you need to take it from here.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Are we sure we want to do this?
Side. It was obvious. Fairfax being who...
Decoy contraband.
Luce, help me with the chain. George, secure our retreat.
6 degrees and falling.
Whatever's here is getting closer. There's no sign of any sources yet, though. Strange. George, didn't you say you suspect there's hidden rooms?
From the plans, it's highly likely.
We'll look for evidence. You stay here. Watch our backs. Judging by the number of death blows, a lot of people died here.
Temperature 5 degrees.
Wait.
Get back to the circle now. Close to touch you, so don't let it near.
How'd it do that?
We've made the circle too big. There's a weak spot in the middle.
What? I thought you said...
This is impossible.
We're trapped.
Calm down. Don't feed off our panic. Please, we need another exit. Go focus.
But only changes can manifest as something as weird as blood. Probably wanted to warn us not to go down there. And now...
There's someone waiting.
Let's go.
Okay.
Find the source. Luce.
What do you mean, find the source? There's literally nothing in here.
You were ghost locked.
Yeah, I found the source.
He was the most connected man in Soho before he moved into Iron.
Fairfax knew Annabelle.
I think he brought us here for the house to kill us. Well, here we are.
See, what have you done? I'm working with maniacs.
Hey, you've no right to do this.
Not to work.
Yes, sir, you did, and I understand that.
I knew you couldn't follow the rules. For even one night. Lucy Carlyle, I'm arresting you for conducting an unlicensed psychical investigation.
An attempted murder. John Fairfax killed Annabelle Ward. John Fairfax, who your department has been handing...
Strangled her and left her to rot in that chimney.
He's not lying. We have proof.
Sir, the Deputy Commissioner.
Inspector.
What are you even doing here?
I'm Fitz's special liaison.
I'll tell everyone.
What?
Well, this is against the rules. They took all our kit.
What? Beyond him being a murderer?
No.
To say farewell to Samaran and to commit him into the hands of God. In life, Sam...
Excuse me. Excuse me. Hi, my name's Penelope Fitz.
We know who you are.
You're not here to see us, right?
Led that first attempt on Coombe Hall. She was the only... Sam was like a little brother to her. So just thank you for finding him.
Do you know my name?
Well, yes, I wish she was still at my agency. You know,
James, she was a fool, but she really fitted in there, actually.
I could see how you might...
This is no time to fight. Penelope Fitz knows who we are.
This is great. The oversight's been lifted. We're debt-free.
We're client-free. There's evidence you stole from the crime scene. It needs to be kept in the safe.
I just want to know what it is. Watch out. Listening can screw you up.
You can forget about all of that now, Luce. Well, worked out fine in the end.
I'll stash these for you.
Going down there, could you pop this in secure storage? You shouldn't have said that. About what listening can do.
Someone has to. She got way too close to Annabelle, and listeners can burn out. She's finally starting to get me. Everything okay down there?
Exactly what they were walking into.
Because they don't have to actually visit the library.
Oh yeah. How are you feeling?
You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
But then we found 13 others, didn't we, George?
Total cluster case. We were rescued.
You were not.
They saved our lives, killed the Wraiths, and sealed the source. It was quite dazzling. But that's not what this is about.
You wouldn't even acknowledge.
We did.
Yes, but he could let us know that he knows. He lacks respect.
But
But he won't show he knows.
It was annoying, because you put them together, right?
And you just want to die.